Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new around here, hello, welcome, my name is Charlotte. Today is a very special video, but first I just want to put out there, yes, I've had a haircut, finally, after 6-7 months of not having my hair cut because of like lockdown and stuff. I finally got my hair cut and it's shorter than I was going to go for and shorter than I thought I was going to go for. But I'm loving it. It's so much more bouncy, you've got so much more volume, and it's just so much more easier to maintain. So we love that. Today is a very special day, or a very special video. Obviously not when I'm filming this, because I'm an advanced filmer. I pre-film at least a week in advance. So technically it's not a year yet, but when this video is going up, it is my 1-year Booktube anniversary. I did it, I made it to a year. If you didn't know, I did start a Booktube channel, or I did start this channel end of 2016, beginning of 2017, around kind of 2018, like early summer of 2018. I decided to kind of stop doing Booktube just because I wasn't really feeling it and I wasn't really into it. 4th of August last year, I decided to bring back my channel just because it was me watching all of the BookCon vlogs and just being like, I want Booktube friends and I wanted to vlog, so I decided to bring back the channel. And at first I was just going to do weekly reading vlogs, but then it kind of turned into what it has become. I've been on Booktube, or back on Booktube. I kind of don't really register my old Booktube time, even though I've got some of those videos up and some of them have like mad views. I kind of just count this as 1 year I've been on Booktube, or back on Booktube, but on Booktube for a year now, or in this kind of phase of my channel. I will go into depth about that later in the video, but for today's video I am going to be doing the, what's it called again? The Booktube Birthday Tag that was created by Average Joe Reads. I will link the original video and Joe's channel in the description below. I know a lot of people do this usually around their 1st year anniversary on Booktube, or you can do it at any anniversary of your channel. Also, just want to say that when this video goes live, there will be a week left of a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. I haven't done the start of the giveaway yet, but in a couple of days I will be starting a giveaway over on my Twitter, so my Twitter is linked in the description below to go check out. But I will be doing a giveaway to celebrate a year on Booktube, so go check that out to enter. It will be international, or as long as like Book Depository ships to you, it's gonna be one of those ones, but go and check that out so you can maybe hopefully win a book. Without further ado, I'm just gonna jump straight into these questions and we're going to get deep about my first year, or this year, on Booktube. So the first question is, how many years on Booktube are you celebrating? And obviously, as I've already said, 1 year. I don't really need to go into more depth about this because I already did. I'm counting it as 1 year. As I said, this part of my Booktube has been the better part, and I just go to claim this year. So a year, 1 year. Question number 2 is, what's kept you motivated to continue making videos? I think the routine of putting these videos up is kind of what's motivating me to go, I need to film a video to put up next week, or I need to do this so I keep on the schedule, because I'm a very organised, scheduled person. So if something is not consistent, if I've started something like Booktube and I say, oh, I'm going to need to do it weekly, if I miss a week, that's going to mess with me, it's going to confuse me, it's going to make me go, oh my god. Consistently and continuing to upload is something that helps that. But I think the main thing is just wanting to put up videos so I can share videos and share my opinions with people online, and also just because my friends, so I can mainly discuss stuff with my friends through my videos. But again, I think it's just so I can continue being part of this community and being part of this fun times we have on here. Basically the community. What am I saying? Question number 3 are, what are 3 of your favourite videos you've made in the past year and why? I need to go look at my videos. I think one of them might be my fashion and books tag, which is an original tag I created with a load of booktubers. I'll link that video in the description below. But we spent a couple of months organising that video and organising that tag to put up, all of us together, and it was a really lot of planning because we had to come up with prompts, and then we had to come up with our own answers and own like outfits and books to come up with that, and it was a really fun thing, and it was a really experimental video, and I really did enjoy that. And that was like 9 months ago. Wow,
that's pretty good. Wow.
It doesn't feel like that long ago. That was a really good time, and I think even though it didn't take off like we wanted it to, it was still a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun creating it and coming up with it together, and also just making our own videos and seeing each other's videos. It was a lot of fun. I definitely liked my if you liked this book, you'll like this TV show, because as I love TV shows just as much, or probably a little bit more than I love books, or expose myself here, I think combining them both was just really fun and really good thing for me to do, because I got to talk about some of my favourite TV shows as well as talking about books. So I think I had the most fun doing that, because I just got to talk about and rant about some of my favourite TV shows. And also my Spotify recommends books videos, those are also really fun because they're spontaneous. I just get to throw some music on, shuffle my playlist, and then just come up with some books, and it's just fun to see what songs come up, and I have a lot of fun filming those. I think those 3 kind of /4 are kind of my favourites, definitely. And once again, I'll make sure all those videos are linked in the description below to check out if you haven't seen them, because you should. Question number 4 is, what have you struggled with on Booktube in the past year and how did you overcome that struggle? I think for me it is being kind to myself, and that whole thing of it's okay to not always upload. I know it is that pressure, especially as a smaller booktuber, to always upload, because if you're not uploading as a smaller booktuber, people won't subscribe to you or won't watch your videos because they're like, oh, she doesn't care, or they're not wanting to be on it, or that, you know, they're not a permanent fixture. I think it's that pressure of being like, I have to upload every week, I have to do this, even if you're feeling like you're not wanting to, or you're feeling a bit of a burnout. I think that is the biggest struggle I've had, because I have had times where I'm like, I'm literally not in the mood or do not have the time to film and to edit and all this, but then if I don't, I'm gonna feel worse about it, and it's telling myself it's okay. There are bigger booktubers who obviously disappear for months at a time and then come back and then everything's the same, which does annoy me, because obviously if I did that, I feel like if I did that, I'd come back to like 10 people watching my videos and that will be like my friends. Is that thing of trying to tell myself it's okay sometimes to take a week off or take a little bit off if you need it. You might not get all the views, or you might get a few unsubscribers when you come back, but that doesn't really matter, because if those people are unsubscribing just because you've come back, then they're not worth the time. They're not worth being a subscriber of your channel. And I think also that goes along with numbers. As a smaller booktuber, it is a lot harder to go, oh, numbers don't matter, because when you're seeing all these other big booktubers getting all the subscribers and getting all the views, and then you're just sitting over here being like, I'm doing the same but getting nothing, it is a lot harder, and it's kind of hard to tell myself numbers don't matter, even though in the back of my head I'm going, I'm irrelevant because I don't have this many subscribers and I'm not even at 500 yet, blah blah blah. You just gotta tell yourself you're here for the fun, not here not here for the subscribers. You're here to talk about books, and you're just here to have fun. Gotta remind yourself about that. Question number 5 is, choose one moment from the past year on Booktube that you would love to relive. I'm gonna steal one. I can't remember who said this. It might have been Lisa. If it's not, it's someone else from our group chat. I would love to relive the moment that we all got added to our group chat. If you don't know, I'm part of this kind of group chat on Twitter that it's kind of cemented some of my friends I have on Booktube, and I would just love to relive the moment that we all kind of got added to the chat. That were kind of awkward, like, hi, my name's Charlotte, my channel name is this, and now we're all here having a lot of fun and just like talking about all the drama and just talking like friends. We've had group chat calls as well. I would love to relive that moment, as kind of Lisa said it. I think it was Lisa said that just want to relive that moment of all being added to that chat, of like seeing how it blossomed, because a lot of time you go, oh my god, I can't actually remember like how I became friends with this person, or like the first day we became friends. I can't really properly remember the first time we all got added and how it was, so I really would love to relive that and to maybe slowly see it happen again, because it's so great that we went from being added to this group chat and being like, oh, we don't really know each other, to just being like, they're my friends now. I'm so glad that I met them and that we are now friends, because it's made my Booktube experience a whole hell of a lot better. Question number 6 is, shout out a huge supporter of your channel. Obviously my whole group chat. I must say my whole group chat, like I can't not talk about them. I would try and list off everyone, but I know I'll miss somebody. Like I'll be like, I've got everybody, and then I'll miss like one person and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. Other people, like I don't really feel like I've got this like one person who's like my biggest fan. Like I've got a few people who always do comment on my videos and who I do talk about and interact with on Twitter, and there's people like Shannon and Mafalda, and my mind is blanking on anybody else, but those are the first two that come to my mind. There are just a few people who I know will always consistently watch my videos, always consistently be on Booktube and on book Twitter for me, to always just interact with me, and just people like that I honestly, they still intimidate me, because I'm like, I want to be like best friends with you because I love you and I love your content and I love that you watch my content. I have a few people who I know will always watch my videos and interact with me, and I love those people. Thank you so much. Question number 7 is, what's the best book you've read in the past year? I've read a lot. I've probably read like at least 50. I feel like I could put Heartstopper series on here because, you know, I love those books. I probably could say like a Shadowhunter book as well. Probably like The Nightingale as well. And I cannot not talk about This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay, because I've got to stay on brand. That is actually probably one of the best books I've read in the past year, because it's like I always think about it and I always love it, and he was on the TV the other day and I was like, oh, it's my baby, it's Adam Kay, I love him so much. I can't think of like one specific book, because this past like 6 months I feel like I haven't read, apart from like The Nightingale, I feel like I haven't read a book that I've gone like, oh my god, it's like the best book ever. This year's kind of sucked, not just in general but for like Booktube and for books. So those are a few eclectic selection. Question number 8 is, where do you see your channel in a year's time and what do you hope to have achieved? I have no clue. where this channel's going to be in a year. You never know, I could have gone like, screw it, bye bitches, and just left Booktube. If I haven't, which I'm hoping I haven't, because now that I'm not at university, I don't technically have more time to dedicate to this because I'm working. Not in a job that is my dream job, but I'm still working. I'm still getting that dollar money, cash. I'm obviously not tied down by uni, but then again, I still have work. But I'm hoping to kind of cement my channel in what I want it to be, rather than just like throwing out videos that I feel like are the first thing that come to my mind. I do almost want to branch out into doing more videos that aren't necessarily always about books, which kind of then makes me think I might want to rebrand my channel name, but then that comes up with the whole thing of like deciding a new name. Do want to hopefully branch out and do more videos maybe on films and TV shows, as that is one of my other, or my proper biggish love, and obviously what I want to go into as a career. For content wise, I'm hoping that will happen. I'm not going to hold myself to it because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself for it. In other terms, I'm obviously, because I'm at like, as the time of filming this, I'm around like 420 blaze it subscribers. I'm hoping, I am hoping that in a year's time I will get to 500. I'm not going to say I'll be at 1,000 in a year because that is reaching. That is too far reaching. Like, I'm hoping maybe once I get past 500, the bigger your channel is, the easier it is for you to gain subscribers. Like, that's just how it happens. So I'm hoping if I get to 500, it'll be a little bit easier, but I don't want to jinx it or put pressure on it. I'm not going to say I'm going to get to 1,000 in a year because that I feel like is reaching and hoping too much, but I'm at least hoping 500 because it's less than 100 in a year. I think I can do that. I don't feel like I have any thoughts and hopes for my channel in a year because I don't like putting that pressure on myself. I don't like to be like, I want to do this, and then like I don't do it and then it'll stress me out. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and just hope for the best and hope that not everybody unsubscribes. And the last question is to tag someone whose anniversary is coming up, but I don't know. Like, I don't keep track of that. But I feel like some people in my group chat, if they haven't had their 1 year anniversary kind of recently, they'll probably have it in a few months, because a lot of us were kind of just starting out. A few of us were just starting out when we got added to the group chat. So I think a lot of people will be hitting their 1 year anniversary thing soon. So if that's one of you guys, go ahead, do it. That is it for the Booktube birthday, Booktube birthday, that's it. The Booktube birthday tag created by Joe. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all for sticking around. If you have been here since day one, you're the best. I love you. If you've only just recently subscribed, you're still the best, because thank you for coming and being like, oh, she's cool, I want to subscribe. But just in general, if you are subscribed, if you have watched my videos and supported my channel, I love you so much. Thank you so much. This year it's been just incredible on Booktube. It's just been so good, and I'm so glad I got back into it because I have made friends and I have had a lot of fun, and some of the videos I've made I have been very proud of and I've enjoyed making. So thank you all for sticking around. I love you a whole hell of a lot, and here's to another year. You know, clink clink, get that champagne, even though I don't have any. I feel like I've gone through a lot in this year in my own personal life. You know, I've finished university in the most anticlimactic way ever. I've graduated, you know, I've got my degree, I'm now working. I've turned 21, which is a hoot, but I don't think I really put that on my channel because I was going through a reading slump during that time. Coronavirus has happened, so that's fun. 2020 is a crap year. As I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and once again, thank you. I love you all so much. And if you are new around here, if you know, this is the first video of mine you stumbled upon and gone, oh, this girl's been on Booktube for a year and I haven't heard of her, that's crazy. You should subscribe. You definitely should subscribe. I'm like, why not? But thank you all so much for watching. I love you a whole hell of a lot, and I will see you all in my next video.